Shraddha in Sanskrit is equivalent to, in English, faith. Belief, faith. And every church and mosque and temple, the priest and the mullah and the pandit uses it left and right. So he advises you Gayatri Mantra and you ask with innocent, honest, intellectual inquiry, Panditji, what is the meaning of it? Shraddha chahiye, Shraddha. You have no Shraddha, and that is why you ask these questions. Shraddha meaning blind belief. You give you the mantra, you have to just chant it. What is the meaning? It's none of your business to ask. Why? I don't know. No, that is not Shraddha. Blind belief is not Shraddha. Shastrasya, what is declared in the scriptures, Guru Vakyasya, whatever the Guru has declared to you, advised you, Satya Buddhi Avadharana, to think over it and understand its deep significance and absorb it into your understanding. Sa Shraddha, that is called a Shraddha. A special power in the human intellect to educate itself. Carefully. Shraddha is a power that human intellect has in study or listening to the teacher. Cogitate in your own mind and understand the deep significance of what you have studied or what you have heard, and absorb it in your own intellect permanently, coloring yourself with the new ideas and values that you have accepted, convincingly accepted. This ability to move ahead in our present knowledge to new bits of knowledges, that positive, creative power in your intellect is called Shraddha. Sa Shraddha Kadita Sadbhi. The Satpurushas, the great masters and saints and sages and prophets of the Vedas, they have declared that is called Shraddha. Now the sixth one is Samadhana. And in Hindi you always use that. The lunch was good, abhi bada samadhan ho gaya. Samadhan ho gaya? Comfortably. Samadhan, peace. That is not. What is samadhan? Sarvada, at all times. Stapanam buddhe, to fix your intellectual thoughts. Buddhe, Shuddhe Brahmani, Sarvadha, Shuddha Brahman, the pure consciousness, to turn your attention consistently towards it. Not that consistently means 24 hours. Oh, Brahmachari, वहाँ गार्डन में जाके कुछ काम, कौन सी गार्डन? Brahman only. That is the brahmachari who immediately goes with one-way traffic, one-way railway fare home. Is that sarvada means at all times? While you are sitting for meditation, try to bring exclusively the entire thoughts in continuous contemplation upon the nature of the reality. Tat samadhanam. That state of the mind is so peacefully resting only in the contemplation of the higher. That is called samadhana. Natu chittasya lalanam. You and I get samadhan when When you have got a desire and then you go out and sweat and toil and fight with others and destroy others and then get your desire fulfilled, you say, Bada Samadhana ho gaya. Very, very peaceful I am. No, that is not it. When you are very thirsty, you got a glass of water. Samadhana, yes, it's a great satisfaction. That is not what you mean. But when you are able to consistently maintain the mind in the exclusive contemplation upon the nature of the reality, all dissimilar thought currents regarding the world of objects, emotions and thoughts and the usual worldly things are all blocked away. That state of mind is called Samadhana. Burning aspiration to realize the highest. You are impatient. You don't want to live in this even for a moment. As impatient as you would be when your clothes catch fire. At that time, what will you want? Nothing. Are you a Democrat at that time? Will you call your wife and elder sons and then ask them, what is your opinion? What should I do for it? No opinion is asked, nothing is asked. You run where the water is. And if it is in a well, you jump into it, forgetting that there is no water in it. Why? You only one escape from it. In the same way, when you come to know that to live in the body, mind and intellect level is an agonizing pain, and I don't want even for a moment. I want that state of peace and tranquility, or the higher state of consciousness. This impatient urge to reach that is called Mumukshutvam. Ahankaradi dehantan, from ahankara, your sense of ego, up to your physical body, your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical body, and its passions, lusts and greeds, all of them. Dehantan, bandhan, ajnana kalpitan. They are all bondages. They are all shackles upon your freedom, upon your true divine nature. And it is created by ajnana, the non-apprehension of your true nature. Just as in the non-apprehension of the rope, you recognize the snake, and the snake gives you sorrow, pain, fear. In the same way, by not realizing my true nature as the self, the divine, I misunderstand myself to be the body, mind, and intellect, and identified with it becomes Mr. Ego. The physical, the psychological, and the intellectual limited entity, individual. And thereafterwards I start panting to get some happiness through BMI from the world of OET. This is our autobiography now. From this condition, muktumicha, the great desire to liberate yourself from these entanglements with matter. That icha is called Mumukshutvam. Is called Mumukshutvam. These are the qualifications. When the teacher advises these qualifications, it doesn't mean that you have to have these qualifications to start the study of the Vedanta. In that case, none of us can study. It's not that way. It's the other way around, that you start studies. But if you are feeling that it's not satisfactory, I'm not progressing well, I am not able to understand properly, it's only because not the Shastra is wrong, not the poor guru is useless, but some adjustments in you to be made. What are the achievements? The four things.
Mumukshutvam.